Welcome to Real Answers, Real Fast. My name's Anthony Pieri. I'm the pastor of Dot Church, a fully online church community, and today I am answering your questions, each one in 30 seconds or less. First question. Why do Christians think men and women can't hang out as friends? I'm going to steal this answer from Diane Strickland. She says that many Christian men view women through the lens of fear that they'll be led into temptation. But God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and self-discipline. We're also called to be reconcilers of people of different ages, ethnicities, and even different genders. So Christians can and should model friendships with people of the opposite sex. Swearing. What does the Bible say and what is acceptable? Ask yourself, why are you swearing? The Bible says don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful. A youth pastor that I know once said that a well-placed F-bomb actually can be good and helpful. If a husband is abusing their spouse, the F word coming from a pastor could shake them out of their complacency. To make it even a little bit more complicated, Paul says the word in the Bible. Look it up. If our parents or friends passed away, are they looking down on us now? Can we talk to them? I'd say that there is a good chance they're looking down on us based on Hebrews 12 verse 1, which talks about a cloud of witnesses, basically the Christians who have died but are cheering us on in the race that is Christianity. However, the Bible encourages us not to try to speak to them because we may in fact be communicating with an evil spirit. However, if you ask a Catholic these questions, they may give you different answers. A lot of Christians say we shouldn't watch anything bad on TV or anything with a negative influence. What's the line? Similar to the question about swearing, it depends on why you're watching and probably your own awareness of the problem areas for you specifically. Let me give you a parallel example. I know a woman who ministers to women in strip clubs. There's men who are a part of that ministry, but they're not the ones going inside because that would be an immediate cause for temptation. In the same way, for some people, watching certain shows may just be too much of a temptation, so they should refrain. When Christians evangelize, doesn't that mean they just think their life is better than anyone else's? Since I started watching The Queen's Gambit, I've told about 10 other people to watch the show. It's honestly made these last couple weeks of the COVID lockdown more enjoyable and bearable. When Christians tell other people about Jesus, it should be coming from a place where they actually believe it will make the other person's life objectively better. And so if we really believe that, how could we not tell people? If we're Christians, how confident about ourselves should we be? We can all agree that being prideful and arrogant is not a trait that Jesus would have endorsed. Christians are called to be humble, but that doesn't mean beating yourself up. C.S. Lewis says humility is not about thinking less of yourself, it's about thinking about yourself less. When Christians think about how great their sin was that Jesus had to die for them, it should help them avoid becoming arrogant. But then thinking that Jesus loved you specifically enough to die for you, that should help you avoid the opposite error. How open-minded should we be about other religions? Shouldn't we check them out to make sure we made the right choice? By definition, being a Christian is an exclusive religion because it centers around giving your allegiance to Jesus and Jesus alone. This is necessarily going to contradict with Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, and most other religions. However, I'm not afraid to tell people to check out the other religions because the more they look into it, I believe the more they'll see Christianity is qualitatively different and has the most potential for human flourishing. Well, we hope this video has been helpful for you. If you have questions of your own, feel free to drop them in the comments below and we'll try to get them answered in another video. Please like us, follow us, and subscribe.